And you guys are standing here. The place is pretty much cleared out, and you can see this gaping maw of this clown sitting there with its tongue spread out like a red carpet before you as you watch the that crazy looking clown drag someone into earlier, and then the mime also disappear within. What would you guys like to do?
Okay,
Tips on the mime.
We have to go in, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Arthur, you're getting you're getting the shakes a little bit as you look at this massive face of a clown that you are having to willingly walk into its mouth and walk upon its tongue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close my eyes and put my hand on Will. Be like, okay, you go first.
I gotcha.
All right.
Just look at the flowers.
Are you doing okay? Should we call in for some bit of help?
I mean, as long as I don't look at it, just go and describe it. Not too much detail, just describe it. I'm not exactly a fan of the C word. Not to be confused with the other word that should not be used, but yeah.
Cats?
That's the one.
Citrus?
They're great. No, cats are great. Don't say anything bad about cats.
You guys may add a story point for that banter.
So Will turns around so his back is facing the clown, and he's like, what's the worst that could happen? And he slowly starts backing into the clown's mouth.
And it's cool because like the clown's teeth like open up as you're backing up, and then you disappear behind the teeth and they close. And then
I'll loop my arm through Arthur so I can guide him into the clown face without him seeing.
As soon as you approach, it's kind of got like this motion sensor. It knows when people are coming near it. So then the teeth like open up like a doorway, and then you guys walk through the teeth. And if there's no one in the motion sensor, then it slowly closes.
You're gonna be real glad you've got your eyes closed.
Something moved. Something moved.
It's okay. I got you.
Awesome. So you guys all enter the fun house. I'm gonna take you to a new map. And you're gonna have to probably scroll all the way to the bottom of this map to see yourselves.
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty long map.
Clown face is terrifying.
Oh,
That's the mouth that you just walked into.
Oh, no.
Willingly?
Is this funhouse always here, or is this a new funhouse?
What's funny is this has always been here.
Terrifying.
It just seems like it's, for some reason, you're seeing it in a new light today.
Definitely new light.
So you guys enter this area and through the clown mouth and walking upon the red tongue carpet as you walk through the head of this clown, and it reveals this smaller room. And this main entry room is there's carpet on the floor that's just covered in different colored polka dots. different sizes and colors. And it looks kind of like this is like where you'd like wait for your turn to like go through this fun house. So you're standing here and there's only really like one option ahead, and you see this circular hallway that's striped with red and white heading forward, and you can see that it's a pretty extended hallway straight in front of you. And at the end of the hallway, you guys notice something at the end of the hall. You can see that individual who you have, you remember seeing that portrait picture that you guys found that was autographed and signed by someone named Pineapple. It looks like that person, they're continuing to drag this person down there. And there's also another individual down there. It's like a gruesome looking clown figure with yellowish orange hair on tufts of hair on the side, and this big black top hat on them. Down there, and it seems like they're talking for a moment, and they both look and they see you guys heading towards the tunnel. The one Pineapple kind of lets out a wailing laugh, like and takes this individual, and at the end of the hall is like jamming them into this really small Volkswagen Bug Beetle car. And it looks like it's half the size, but for some reason it's like packed of people. Like there's like arms hanging out windows, and you can hear people like panicking in there. And Pineapple kind of gets in, and just like knees are like way up here like this as he gets in. And then he reaches out and he closes the door, and he goes, and it just starts to putt into this far room as he continues to do that evil wailing laugh. And this other clown down here at the end of the hallway is just like looking towards you guys, and then you see from behind his back pulls out these 3 what look like small clubs, and then goes and blows fire onto the tips of them.
What?
And starts juggling them on the far end of the
Seen his act at the Ren Fair. Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
Should we try to... Go ahead.
I just lift my hands up and be like, I don't know. Well, at least none of them have an afro.
Should we try to draw them out here where we have some room?
And Beatrix, seeing the fire actually makes you a little bit queasy. As you remember some of the thoughts from your childhood.
Nope, I'm good here. I'm very good here. This is a nice place. The ground is beautiful.
I have an idea if we want to try it.
Yep,
Sure.
yep, you do you.
Get along the wall, everyone.
You hear and as you guys are kind of approaching, you hear the clown from down there going, "What's the matter, Power Rangers? Can't stand the heat in the kitchen."
Okay, I'm just, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm tired. It's been great, guys. I think I'm just gonna go home.
No.
You're staying here. Will pokes his head around the corner and says, "Help, help! I'm a teenager who's made horrible life choices. Whatever shall I do?"
So are you trying to are you trying to lure him out? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. I would say make a deception skill test on this. And because he watched you guys basically move out to the outside edge, I'm gonna have you roll with the snag.
Difficulty
is a 10.
This probably is not going to work at all. Nope. 4.
I'm just gonna look at Will and be like, yeah, that right there, that was one of them.
I'm not so easily deceived, Power Rangers.
No, you're acid reflux in the esophagus of this clown that we're in right now.
Oh, that thought is so gross.
I'm gonna try and.
And
I'm
then
gonna try and.
you hear this
Yeah.
this clown say, "Well, I'm not the only one." And then all of a sudden, Beatrix and Dylan and Will are the only ones that can see this because they're at the edge. Evie's kind of hiding behind them, and Arthur's kind of hiding behind them a little bit. But all of a sudden, the clown like hits his foot on the bottom of this tunnel area, and it starts to rotate and spin, creating like a little like spiraling effect. And also 3 cardboard cutouts just go boom, 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 blocking some of the view from you guys in the middle. You can see one cardboard cutout looks to be a very well fit blonde-haired, probably early 20s a man who has like a Letterman's jacket on. It's got a duffel bag, and in the duffel bag there's like a little soccer ball kind of poking out. You see another one that has like, it looks like a shorter girl with dark hair and pigtails, and has this massive backpack upon her back, glasses set upon her face. And then a third one that you can see that I probably like a, late teens, early 20s, kind of Asian descent female with very dark hair, wearing kind of like a bathing suit top, but like a kind of like a skirt cover on the bottom, and looking like a very like, who are you? Like look on her face. As they're kind of like starting to move and rotate, and then you can barely see the juggling clown back there, but it looks like these figures are all there and they're starting to move into the hallway. What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna
get them.
Go get
Yeah.
who?
We
The cardboard
gotta go
cutouts,
get
the
him.
people.
We have to help them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
rush.
I'm gonna go,
towards
yeah.
them.
Yeah. Can I see anything like on the ceiling or anything, like any sort of like
Okay, so imagine like just a tube, okay?
Yeah.
So there's not really like a ceiling or a floor, and it's all just spinning, like you're just like walking through like a pipe.
Is there any like fire? The sprays, like anything to do with that?
Sprinklers.
You know,
Yeah, sprinklers.
in the real world there should be, but in here there are not. This place
I
would
think in the
definitely.
real world they're expecting people to set things on fire
Yeah.
inside the funhouse.
The fire marshal
gonna-
would have given this place a failing grade.
I'm just gonna look around, being like, "There's illegal buggers."
Good thinking though.
This house is not up to code.
That's it. It's not up to code.
I grab
I'm gonna-
Arthur and start dragging him along.
Okay.
Arthur's sitting
okay.
here writing a complaint.
So here's what we're gonna do. The minute you guys enter the hallway, we have to start an initiative because there's gonna be
Okay.
some certain things that happen. So what I'm going to do is you guys can go ahead and re-roll your initiatives, and then in the turn order, if you would go ahead and change those initiatives for me, if you guys can change them yourselves, and I will
Cool.
add Top Hat's initiative to this list. And then
How do we change that?
if
How do
you
we add
cl- if you go,
ourselves?
if you go, you should already be added on there. Are you not seeing yourself over there?
Not on the turn order. No, Will's on there, but we're not yet.
Oh, strange. See, it was still up from last time for me, so I can
Go on it.
adjust it.
Cool.
Oh wow, you guys rolled. There's some good high rolls there.
Finally. That's it. That's the high roll's done.
And Dylan got a 17. Beatrix with
Yeah.
a 14. That's a good roll.
I love the whole line of sight function in this though. Like I never expected that from Roll20. Just want to point that out, guys.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Evie with a
Mhm.
4. Arthur with a 12. And a 3 for Will.
Yep.
Okay, so for some reason Will's on there twice. Beatrix is on there twice. And then I will go descending order. You guys definitely get the jump. So, Dylan, you're actually up first.
Okay, so where are the cardboard cutouts?
Here, I'm going to go ahead and put them on the map for you. They're actually like right where you're standing, pretty much. So like, They're on the GM layer. Let me put them on the token layer for you. There's one.
Okay.
There's another. And there's the third. They're all kind of like within a couple feet of each other, and they're spinning on different, like, they're attached to different parts on the floor. So, like, they're just, like, all spinning in the same sequence.
Okay. I am gonna try to grab Luca
Okay.
and, like, get him out of there.
Sure. Grabbing the cardboard cutout, they're not, like, attached very well, so it only takes a free action to remove it from its base.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just bring him with me
Okay.
to the bigger room.
Okay. And you're gonna, like, drop him off in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dumping him off or there takes a free action.
Then I go back.
Okay, so you go back and you get
Seems
to
legit.
the young girl with the backpack is next on that as it's kind of spinning. Now, so here's the deal: if you are you running or are you kind of carefully trying to walk? Because this whole tube is spinning.
Yeah, I'm kind of just, casually walking a bit,
Okay, so really, you'd only be able to, if you were casually walking, it'd be half your movement. So what is your movement speed? Because this is
I don't know.
technically, it's
I mean, it
considered rough
doesn't
terrain in here.
say anything on, like...
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I put
on
it
the
on your, it's on the information
Bio
page.
info.
Bio and info.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
30 feet.
So
But,
really, you don't
I
need,
mean, I guess...
if you're walking
I'd
out, if
like
you want to
get
try
there.
if you want to try to get there, you have to succeed on you can try to, like, pick up your pace and speed, and there's a, okay, here it is. I need either an athletics or an acrobatics skill test from you to be able to remain on your feet or you fall prone.
Okay.
And the difficulty on this is going to be 14. You get to decide whether it's either athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
I surprisingly don't have anything in athletics.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, did you not? Oh, and you actually get to that point and you slip because of the balance issues of trying to remain balanced, and you fall down onto the ground area, and you kind of continue to roll with the tube.
What?
Oh no!
And you're just laying on the ground, unable to get to the standee of Maya Lopez right there. So that will actually end Dylan's turn. Evie, you're watching this happen as Dylan almost rolls into your feet as you're trying to balance yourself while this thing is rolling as well. Beatrix, it's actually your go.
Why? Not fun. I'm just gonna move up. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess I can't really move that far. And there's the cardboard cutout. So I'm gonna just hold my place there.
Okay.
Kind of maybe protect Lucas standy a little bit.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So you're kind of standing alert. I would say you're probably like kind of holding an attack or something. If anything comes near them or whatever, you'll be ready. Arthur.
Okay, I'm gonna try and charge and see if I can position myself to grab the cardboard cutouts.
Okay. So you're going to be moving. You'd have to move 20 feet to get to there. So I also need an acrobatics or athletics check from you as you're running across the spinning floor. Difficulty is a 14.
Okay, I do athletics. No skill change. 14.
It's bad that I kind of want you to fail, so that there's just Power Rangers like spinning
Well,
around and watching the scene Tumblr.
Would I roll a snag because of my current problem with clowns?
I wouldn't do a snag. Do a downshift one.
Okay, I better redo that then. So specialization none, skill shift, downshifts -1.
And I would say, Beatrix, you probably have a downshift 1 just because of the presence of this
13?
fire right now.
Difficulty
Yeah.
13.
Oh, 14. It'd be 14.
Oh, 14. No. And back again. 14.
Ah,
Nice.
you're able to do it. You kind of hop over Dylan as Dylan's rolling on the ground.
I
and jump in.
just like, what is it with cats and the ability to move with anything around with tubes?
So you're going to use a free action to kind of pluck the Maya Lopez. Like it's kind of up above, almost on the ceiling now because of the way it's spinning. So you like reach up and grab Maya and like detach her from her base.
I'm gonna throw the cutout to Will or even Beatrix, whoever catches first.
Okay. I would say probably they both as a team kind of catch Maya Lopez. Well, the cardboard cutout version of Maya Lopez as you toss it out. Will and Beatrix reach out with their hands and grab a hold.
Am I able to try and move for the other one instead, or is that all of my actions finished?
You can move to the other one, yes, because I believe you still have movement left, right? 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you only use 20 of your movement.
Yeah, so I'll do the same again, move up forward.
Okay.
And then do the same thing with the other one and try and fling it.
How many free actions do you have? What's your speed score?
My speed score is... Oh, I might not have enough, actually, because I've only got a speed score of 2.
Okay, yeah, you've already used your free action to do the first one, so you wouldn't be able to do this one yet.
Okay, yeah, I'm set up for that one at least.
Okay, got it. All right.
Can I still attack? Because or is the cardboard cutout blocking my ability to do so?
You can still attack. The cardboard cutout is going to add a +1 to the defense score of Top Hat.
Okay. I'm going to try and use my Blade Blaster in its gun form.
Okay.
Yeah, and hopefully not hit anything but the bad guy.
Okay, you got it. So this is going to go target his evasion, which is an 11, but it's going to have a +1, so it'll be a 12 difficulty for
so
this
no
shot.
skill shift.
He hits one of those
shift.
like juggling things that's
12.
on fire and it goes flying backwards towards poor Beatrix.
Normal.
It ignites the spinning tunnel on fire.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
9.
Okay, here's what happens. So your shot goes wide, misses Top Hat, goes flying into the next room, and then you see something interesting happen. The energy blast from your gun goes into the next room, and it looks like it's bouncing in a bunch of different areas, like with flashes of light.
Like it's getting reflected.
It's getting reflected multiple times in the next room.
Oh no.
Oh, not a mirror face!
And that would bring us to Top Hat's turn as he dodges that blast. He takes one of his flaming juggling things as he's juggling 2 with one hand and takes the other in the other and just whips it towards Arthur. He's gonna try to use his fire torch attack.
Ah, not the face.
No change here. Difficulty is a 15, I believe.
Yes.
All right, 15 coming at you. Oh, not even close.
Oh.
It kind of like as this fire torch is flying through the air, the wind, the air of it moving actually puts the fire out, and then just like bounces off of you and just starts rolling into the rolling floor of this tube.
We are officially starting a washing machine. It's rolling around.
Yeah.
And Top Hat's like, oh dear, and then starts to back up a little bit. And that brings us to Evie.
Did I see how he turned this spinning thingy on?
Not really. It was just kind of like he just like kicked it, and then it just started.
Can I see if there's any sort of like mechanical something or another that makes it spin?
in your position as you're looking around, like it's just like a clear, like it's like a cylinder tube. You're thinking like it's probably some kind of like electronic breaker box somewhere, but but it's probably not going to be inside the tube here. It's probably going to be somewhere else.
I like electronics though. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop back here real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Will, do you mind if I grab that Super Soaker back?
Sure, Alpha has it. I was gonna help out our friends here with it.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Alpha to send me back the Super Soaker that Will sent
You
him.
would have to expend a story point to do that.
Oh.
Okay.
If you guys are up for
Yeah,
it.
we've still got 5.
Okay. So you communicate with Alpha. What are you saying to Alpha?
Can you bring me that to Super Soaker that Will sent you like a minute ago? I just gotta.
Oh dear, I didn't realize how powerful of a weapon this was. And then all of a sudden, teleported into your hands is the Super Soaker from outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray down Maya and Luca real quick with the thing, the Super Soakers. And if I can get him, I'd like to also do Jin if I can get her from here. But yeah.
If you could probably do Maya and Luca as you guys kind of put them down on the ground here, but
how big of a Super Soaker is it?
It's not one that's going to shoot 20 feet.
They do make them.
I know. This one isn't one of those. It's not one of like the ones that has the backpack that you wear.
Yeah.
It's like the cannon.
Those are awesome.
Those are awesome. I kind of want one now. Awesome. Yeah, you soak them down. They're starting to get drenched. Now, you know it takes them a while to kind of like reconstitute. And since we're in this like initiative order, it'll take a little while for them to become normal themselves again. But you start soaking them down. Is that your turn? Is that what you're going to do for your turn?
Oh, actually, I'm going to be here in front of Beatrix. Because she's looking pretty rough.
Okay, you got it.
More people we could put between her and danger is probably a good thing.
That brings us.
Thank you.
Can I do as like a free action? Could I try and like help Dylan up?
Yeah, because I would say soaking with the Super Soaker was your action. Mm-hmm. So that would have probably been the same as like helping somebody up. So probably not this turn.
Okay.
Because you spent most of your turn dousing water with the Super Soaker on the 2 cardboard cutouts. But that brings us to Will.
I'm taking aim at Top Hat. Since I'm not moving, using free actions, that's up shift to 3.
Oh dear.
No.
It does have a +1 because Jin's cardboard cutout is still there. So the difficulty on this is going to be a 12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
And normal, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Failure.
Oh.
Boo.
The arrow goes flying, and then you also, but this time, because your bow an energy?
It is energy, yes.
Energy attack. So the energy of this arrow, you see it goes flying. It's cool because it like leaves as an arrow, and it starts to glow with this powerful energy. And once it goes in this other room, you see the same thing happen, like reflected into the next room, just everywhere, flashing, glowing light.
Next time.
That does bring us to Dylan if there's nothing else Will wants to do.
Nope, my sacrifice move, so yeah, can't do anything.
You got it. So Dylan, you're up.
Well, I'll try to be up.
Okay.
I'll try to stand up.
Yeah, you can stand. But that took 15 feet of movement. So if it's rough terrain, so if you try to move again, you'll have to roll to see if you stay up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try.
Okay, so athletics or acrobatics, difficulty 14.
Oh boy, this is gonna be funny.
You succeed.
Okay, what's funny?
You're able to move.
And I'm gonna grab Shin Lin,
All right, you do
and
so with your
I'm
free
going to throw her
action.
back to the others.
Evie turns around, Super Soaker in hand, and reaches out and grabs the cardboard cutout of Jin, so it's passed back here as you guys cleared the hallway of the cardboard cutout victims.
Oh, I feel like a cat in one of those big wheels right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Technically, you still have like 5 feet of movement. I think you still have a free action and your standard action.
okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot Top Hat with my Blade Blaster gun.
All right, you get your blade blaster out. Top Hat has no help from cardboard cutouts now. So the difficulty is going to be an 11 as Top Hat looks a little panicked.
But it's okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Or not.
Strikes. You strike Top Hat. Top Hat goes flying backwards and starts rolling in the tunnel. And then with a big flash and some sparks of yellow energy, Top Hat no longer there.
Nice.
But Beatrix, you do notice that the 2 torches are sitting there on the ground. Flames still flickering as they're being tossed like inside of a dryer. For the laundry. Technically, we're out of initiative order here, so whatever you guys would like to do.
I'm gonna do my best, gather some courage, and just gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna sprint. Like, there's got to be the end of it. No more clowns. They're all gone. Moving on. Moving straight forward.
I do not want to fall again, so I'll just walk carefully to the other side.
Okay, because I think this is going to be funny. Arthur, make an acrobatics or athletics roll, difficulty 14 for me as you just start to charge forward.
Athletics. No. 14.
Yeah.
Normal.
Arthur falls and begins spinning around and rolling.
I do want to look around and see if I could find the breaker for this, either here or on the other side.
Okay, you actually, as you're looking around, go ahead and make an alertness roll for me. Difficulty is going to be a 12.
Okay. All right.
And don't forget to super soak.
Oh yeah. I grabbed Jin first and super soak her. You said 12.
Yeah, difficulty 12.
Why is it auto snag? I guess because I don't have a thing in it.
Probably because you don't have any points in alert.
Yeah, nope. I'm distracted by how funny it is watching Arthur like roll around in the...
See, it's not so easy to stay on your feet in this thing.
Turn up
It's
the
not
wash and
just
machine.
me.
Trying. I can't find the thingy.
I don't know if I even want to go inside there. There's like fire and danger and
This isn't so
I
bad, yo.
can put the fire out.
This what? So is dry cleaning only?
Will tries to do what Arthur did and run forward just to show how easy it can be.
Okay.
gonna go great.
Go ahead, make your roll, Will.
And this is athletics, right?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Difficulty 14. See if you can outshine Arthur as Arthur is now rolling on the floor of this circular shape.
Success.
Oh, and Will is able to do it.
Hops right over him.
Hops right over, just kind of glances down probably at Arthur.
I'll give Arthur a hand.
Yeah, I just put my hand.
You pick Arthur up off the floor, and it's as long as you're taking your time and watching your step. It's like you always have to step to the right a little bit because of the way the room is spinning. So it's hard to keep your balance. But if you're careful, you're able to just go ahead through. Evie, you've just super soaked basically all of these cardboard cutouts out here in the front chamber.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were unable to find, like, this room is covered in polka dots. You think maybe there's like a hidden compartment somewhere, but you just can't find it.
Just go. Breeze through it.
I feel like I should be able to do this. I have one job, you guys, and it's the tech stuff.
I'll stomp on the remaining 2 like torches to put the fire out.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. You can do that.
This is a safety hazard.
It really is. I really don't like fire. No. Let's go quietly, calmly towards more danger.
Should we bring
Yes.
I mean, should we bring them with us, or like, because
No.
I'm afraid that they'll be really scared if they like come out of it and there's nobody here.
I mean,
Sure, but
one of us could stay behind with them, but I'd feel better if we were all together.
Yeah.
and I don't think we should bring them with us. I think they'll just be in more
We can
danger.
put them outside of the mouth so they'll have like a full view of the
Mhm.
pier.
Yeah, I guess
That's
that
a good idea.
probably works. Yeah. So I'll
So-
just like
Beatrix and
start moving them
Evie would
outside.
move them outside. Beatrix and Evie together. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. It like I said, it's going to take them a little while to, come back to their normal forms. But you've definitely soaked them with water, and you start to kind of push those out outside the mouth. The teeth open up, and you guys kind of drop them out there, where the stilts are just still standing there outside the doors. And you can...
I'm coming back for those. I will find something. I will make a stilt robot.
Nice.
Sweet. So yeah, you guys are able to
And you
safely.
still walker.
You guys safely move Luca, Franco, Maya Lopez, and Jin Lilin outside, and then make your way back in. Are the rest of you going through the spinning tube of death?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. So you guys make your way down here to this next chamber, and I'm going to tell you guys just to give you an idea. We can't really use the map to successfully do this the way that the book wants it done. We kind of almost have to like theater the mind this a little bit. You instantly come in and see there is kind of like these lights like flashing everywhere in this room of greens and pinks and purples and things. And this room is filled with mirrors. Some of them look like they have like warps in them to make you look different. Some of you look like it kind of changes your body shape as you look in each one. Like some of you have like really giant Power Ranger helmet heads and look like bobbleheads. Sometimes it makes you look like a really short and like stout individual with big feet. Just looking around. It's very dimly lit though in here, so it's you're seeing these reflections, but it's really kind of hard to see, especially with the visors of your helmets.
Arthur's
So-
just gonna go up to one of the mirrors and be like, "Guys, am I really that fat?"
No. But if you continue to eat a lot of sandwiches, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me going.
So I would like for each one of you to make alertness rolls. The difficulty on this is a 16.
Ooh.
Oh goodness. I think Evie is just having fun making faces in the mirrors at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like theater of the mind. You guys are kind of starting to move through this hall of mirrors. It's hard to do it with the actual map, but
21.
Yeah.
Or 15.
21,
17.
16.
Oh, God.
16 is the difficulty.
Oh, come on, 5.
Arthur's distracted. Looking over like
Yeah, so
What?
Arthur thinks he's fat, and Evie just
Just
likes the
having
weird
fun.
shapes.
she's just like just making like all kinds of funny faces.
yeah,
Through a helmet.
basically, yeah, and
Yeah.
And Evie
She
and
takes off her
Arthur.
helmet just to make faces and then puts it back on.
Evie and Arthur actually run into mirrors, like trying to move around. Like you guys hear behind you,
Also
like
true.
as they just like run into one of the mirrors and kind of shake some vibrates.
Like trying to go around a corner and like doesn't even realize there's no corner. It's just a mirror.
And the rest of you who rolled successes on this, you can see in several of the mirrors, like near you, you can see the mime in several of the mirrors. And the mime looks like it's dragging something extremely heavy, like this.
I'm just gonna trying to gain my bearings after whacking against the thing, going, see, like, I'm even too big for this room. Oh wait, that one I'm thin. I'm getting confused now, guys.
Should try and find
Oh
this
dear.
mime.
Yeah, what is the mime dragging? I mean, before the mime tried to hit us with a ball that, like, was invisible. So maybe it's actually dragging something real heavy that's invisible.
Who rolled
Yeah, I
behind?
don't want-
Yeah.
Will.
What mime?
The-
Is my
the
nose
mime-
bleeding?
The mime stops dragging and like all the mimes in the mirror look towards you, Will, and go,
I think it likes you, Will.
I'm going to feel my way and start making progress how the best I can towards where I would perceive to be an end.
okay. Yes.
I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face so quickly.
And now, like as you're moving in, you're kind of going around a corner. You feel like the edge of a mirror, and you walk around. You're like completely surrounded by this mime now, and it kind of looks at you and goes, and then all of a sudden, like, looks like it's picking up something heavy. What do you do?
I would throw a punch at the one I think would be the real him, if there is one that's close to me.
Okay, perfect. I would like you to first make another alertness test. This is going to be the same difficulty, 16, since you had moved deeper into the room.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Success.
All right, make your attack.
Unarmed brawl?
Mm-hmm. Unarmed brawl. Difficulty on this, let me double check really quickly. I think it is going to be a 13, but let me be sure. 13.
19.
So,
Yes.
so Will, it looks like this mime is picking up something huge and it's looking like getting ready to like thrust it towards you. And you're not sure, like you're seeing mime everywhere and you just turn around and you punch and you make impact with the mime and you just watch the mime's face go. And it goes flying backwards from you and it makes this like flamboyant gesture as it's dropping whatever heavy thing it had in its hand and it tumbles backwards and slams into one of the mirrors, shattering it into a bunch of pieces. And you see several of the mirrors like reflect that shattering around you and it slams to the ground. You see it transform back into like a normal putty patroller and then flash with yellow energy and it's gone.
This way, y'all.
As you guys can hear farther in.
Be
gonna-
gone, mime.
I'm
I'll
try and
just
follow
like
Will.
I'll grab Arthur and like lead him along with me as I'm carefully making my way through the maze.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, you carefully make your way. You can feel around the mirrors and see exactly where you're going, even though all the distortions are kind of playing tricks on your eyes as you make your way through. But you guys can go ahead if you want to take. Are you guys able to see your tokens enough to drag them to the top part of this room, or do I need to move them for you? Okay.
We can move them.
Okay.
At the very top of the room, yeah.
Yep.
So where I am?
Yep. And double check, make sure I've got everything set. Yep. Are you guys able to see?
We can't see it, no.
Oh, you can't see
No.
in? Really? Let me check.
Yeah, it's black where I am right here.
Not past the mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably a. I imagine there is something there blocking that. Yes, there is. Interesting. Take this and move it. Now, can you see in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we've got it fixed. So, I'm gonna go ahead.
Dance party.
Yeah, dance party. So you guys make your way into this chamber, and you notice that there's a little section. There's all these like pool noodles, kind of like dangling from the ceiling here, of all these different colors, and you have to kind of like move them out of the way and go through them as they're all just like bumping you in the helmets and the shoulders and stuff as you push your way through.
Aww.
And
So fun.
as you open up, you see there's a sign that says Captain Wobble's Wacky Byway Highway. As you enter in, there's like a skinny bridge with no hand railing. It seems to kind of be like 10 feet above a massive plastic ball pit. And,
That's so fun.
and to either side of you, you guys can also see swinging back and forth are several of these filled things that look like they have painted clown faces on them, of silly faces. They're just swinging back and forth. And there's the little clown car about halfway across the bridge, like puttering across the bridge, just barely being missed by these heavy swinging bags that are going across. And all of a sudden the car stops for just a moment, and then you see it just start to drift a little bit, almost like if somebody like meant to stop their car, but then they didn't put the emergency brake on and left it in drive or neutral, and the car is just like continuing to move. Pineapple the clown like pops out of the car, and there's like people in the car, and they're like screaming, help us, oh my goodness, their hands and arms like they're jammed in this little car. And Pineapple like hops out, is standing on this bridge with this bouquet of beautiful blue flowers. It looks towards you all as see that. It shouts, "Okay, Power Rangers, no more clowning around." And just stands there kind of menacingly with this bouquet of flowers in his hands, and the car is continuously drifting, just slowly, just narrowly being missed by these swinging sacks from the ceiling. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Proficiency Power.